So I got this the other day, but I have been so busy. I haven't had time to make the video yet, but I did open it and go through things, and I am just amazed at the generosity of Jennifer and her crew. This is way beyond anything I was expecting, and I'm blessed to have everything that I was sent. So thank you so much. And I'm just going to go over things that I got and show you what was in the first brand ambassador box of 2023. It's hard to pick a place to choose, so I'm just going to start here. I had to take everything out of the box because I only have a really small table, and so everything was able to fit up here, and then I'll just put it back in the box as I go. So I really like socks. I wear them all the time. So I've got some cow socks that are super cute. Let's see here. I'll start with this one. I got a new pattern. I didn't have this pattern before. And this one is a Quilted Cow exclusive. It is called the Backseat Bucket. You can make it for your car and put anything in there that you want to. It's a really good size I've seen. And along with that, I was sent a kit as well to make one. I have a cat. There's one over there, and I think there's one hiding in her bed over there. I've never made anything with cat material because I've never really found anything that I super love. But this is super cute material, so I am excited to make this one. I also received, this is a panel, and it has different panels on it that you can make masks. So I've seen this quite a few times on the live show, but I've never bought one yet. And so I will be making some of these to show you guys. I also got this one. I don't even actually have a mat cleaner yet, but this is the Quilted Cow mat cleaner and sponge, and I've used this for quite a few years and I've never cleaned it yet, so I'm excited to try this guy out. I have the hot ruler here. I actually do have one and I love it. If you guys don't have one yet, you need a hot ruler, because I was putting things on my ironing board trying to measure them. My fingers would get in the way. They'd get a little steam, a little hot. So this is a must if you don't have one yet. I love this thing. I have eyed this a few times and I'm really excited. I'm excited about everything that's in this box, but this one I'm excited to have. This is a 1/4 inch seam marker. When I have projects that I have to measure out a 1/4 inch on each one, you can just lay this on your seam and measure out and mark it. So these are great to have. I'm not sure what this is. We'll have to ask, or they'll probably tell me once I post this what this is. I think I have an idea, but I'm still not quite sure. But I think we'll update you on that one. I got a flamingo stiletto. I don't have one of these before, so I'm really happy to add this to my collection of notions. I also got a couple of, oh, there it is right there. Just a click to stay sharp, easily erased, no gritty residue. I think this is a Taylor's chalk pencil. Yep, and then this is also a magic chalk line with a brush eraser. So there are some pictures of what it does. Taylor's chalk there. All right. This one, I don't have this yet, so I'm really excited. This is a fabric glue stick. So I'm excited to use this one, yeah. And I got some Easy C Crafters Essential removable and reusable marks patterns or anything else. I've seen this a lot of times but had yet to purchase it, so I'm really excited to try that one out. My mom says I will love this. I actually don't have one of these yet. This is a seam width gauge, and so I'll have to ask her how I use that, but I think I have an idea of how to use that. This one I don't have yet either, and so I always need new things for my table to organize my notions and stuff, but it will, where to go, kind of wraps around there. So there's kind of the picture of what it looks like, and then you can stick pens, rulers, whatever you want in there, and it will stand up. So it says the ultimate storage system to keeping everything in place. Now, I have one of these, and I love it, okay? It's for a low shank sewing machine, and it is basically kind of like a seam guide, especially for drawing lines when you are quilting. I used to have to, like, take my ruler and pen and, like, draw all these lines, but now I just draw one line, and then I move this to the measurement I want my line spaced out, and then I can just use the first line that I drew as my my guide and then just go out from there. So there's kind of what it looks like when it does. So I love mine. I got some cleaning brushes, which is great because I do have to clean my sewing machine. So I'm going to try these. I've not used them yet before. This one I've been eyeing for a while too. It is the Clip and Glide bodkin. It's especially for putting elastic through things. And so I am really excited to try this out. I do have a project that I could not get the elastic through, so I'm going to try this out on it and hopefully it'll work. I was sent the Crafter's Essential Fingertip Grip Enhancer. I've never used this before, so I am really happy to give this a go and see what it does. The super cute notebook that was sent, that is Cow's. Great. I love having notebooks. I use them all the time, especially being a teacher. I got the Quilted Cow ruler. I think it's 2 inches by 6 inches about. Yeah. And so I've seen people use this, and it has the Quilted Cow right on there, and it is a great size for doing projects. I got some pins as well. I don't have any long pins. All I have are short pins, and so these will be great to add to my pin collection. I got some Quilter Select Free Fuse. I do have one of these, and I have used this. I switched between this and basting spray, but this is also great. It sets with heat, so if you haven't tried this out yet, you're missing out. Got some extra Wonder Clips that I will add to my stash. I love these. I use these more than I use my pins, but I do use pins. We got a No Math Quilt Charts and Formulas, and I haven't quite flipped through this yet, but it's supposed to be easy to use for reducing and enlarging blocks, etc. And so I'm excited. I love anything that I can add to my stash. This is the Pearls Presser Quilted Cow brand, and this is made of silicone. And some months ago I was making a quilt. I had over 100 half square triangles where I had to press the seam open, and usually I use my fingers and I usually get burned because it gets too close. So this allows me to press all those seams open without getting my fingers near the iron, and I love it. These are the teal thingies, and I just saw these the other week on the live show, and I almost got them, and then I didn't, but then here they are. They showed up in my surprise box, and there are 2 of them in there. They help turn corners. There's also, I think, a 1/4 inch end that can help you measure, and there's also another slot in there that I will have to explore. This is the Quilted Cow ruler. I have one of these. I love it because I was just using my presser feet to unscrew things in my machine, and I know that's not good for my presser feet. So I love this. So this is great. If you don't have one yet, get yourself one. It's the perfect size for sewing machines. A decal sticker, which I will gladly place somewhere. The 5-in-1 sliding gauge. I love mine. All right, I do have one. Sits right here in my sewing mat. I make, most of the time, I just use this to make circles, but I also use it, this part slides, to measure and so on. So this is also a great notion to have. Another kit that I got was the Taylor's tape measure, and I also got a kit for this. I've not ever made one before, but it's a fabric measuring tape that you can wear around your neck when you are sewing, and it has ends that can hold some notions there, like clips and stuff. And I think this is the last thing. Oh, besides the shirt. I don't have the shirt up here. I wore it the other day, so it's down in the laundry. But this is the Mega Dream Bag, and I've never made one. I didn't even have the pattern, so I'm super excited to make this because, you know, I've been eyeing it, but I've been getting other things, and this is the fabric kit that came with it. Super, super cute. I love these sewing machines, and so I am super excited to make this. So once again, thank you for the blessing of being a brand ambassador this year, and thank you for the abundance of blessing that you have given each of us in our first brand ambassador box. So it's a privilege to be able to represent you this coming year, and for every year after that. It won't stop when the year is done. So thank you again, Quilted Cow.